Just before you say yes, are you convinced? Have you built a solid foundation? These were things we considered in our last episode, and if you're yet to see it, please do well to check it out. I'll put the link in the description. So, hello beautiful people, welcome to the Help to Romance channel. My name is B Souls, and in this space I share with you edifying and holistic content that spans various aspects of life, particularly health and relationship. Let me take this time to appreciate everyone for all the support that you have shown on this channel, for everyone who has subscribed, liked, watched, commented on our videos. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time here, you're more than welcome. You'll be glad that you joined us. Thank you, and thank you once again. It's my earnest desire that we keep learning and growing together as we enjoy the help of God in this community. So let's get started on today's episode. Just before you say yes, have you cultivated friendship? Is he or she your friend? You know, I am of the opinion that you should work at making your spouse your best friend. And when I say work at it, I mean make it happen. It's possible that both parties had people that were really close to them before deciding to come into a relationship. But once you are in the relationship, there should be conscious effort to make yourselves best friends. Let ease or company be most enjoyable to you. Do you even have things in common? If you don't have, then you have to develop things in common. You have to pray together, play together, laugh together, talk together, take walks together. You need to be able to find things that you can do together because there's a lot of time to spend together. So it's in developing friendship that being in one another's company becomes more and more enjoyable. There are lots of benefits to making your spouse your friend. A good friend would normally speak the truth, and the person will correct in love, not condemn you when you go wrong. If you are in a relationship with your friend, offense will be minimal. Have you noticed that the same thing that somebody who is not your friend does to you, if your friend does it, you can easily let it go without actually taking offense? That's what friendship does. Also, forgiveness is easier. If somebody is your friend, you would find it easy to forgive the person. Boredom is forestalled. If this person is not your friend, you're going to get bored. What are you guys going to do? But if you have someone who is your friend, you can always get creative. You can enjoy each other's company, and then you won't be tired too quickly. So it is important to cultivate friendship if you're looking forward to a relationship that will last and that you will enjoy for the longest time. Okay? So next thing is, are you accountable? This is in twofold. I call it the intra-accountability and the extra-accountability. Intra-accountability is that both of you are accountable to one another, and extra-accountability is that both of you are accountable to somebody outside of yourself. Of course, first to God, and then to people that you can trust to be a guide for your relationship. Okay? For any relationship to work, you have to be accountable to one another. You have to learn openness in all matters. I know that all matters sounds quite impossible, but I believe this is what it should be, including money, movement, friends, and so on. Also, you should have somebody as an individual and as a couple in form of a firm or senior friend, a mentor, role model, pastor, who can call you to order and correct you when you go wrong, and you will listen. You know, Yorubas have a proverb that a dog that will get lost does not listen to the whistle of the hunter. If you have a partner that would not listen to the whistle of the hunter, then that may be danger in disguise. So it's important that you are accountable first to God, then to one another, and then to someone who can call either of you to order when you're going wrong. There should be somebody who can actually talk to you, sit you down, and tell you the truth just as it is, and you will listen. So this is very important if our relationship must be successful. We need to be accountable. Finally, on this one is, are you ready for responsibility? Maybe you want to say it after me. Responsibility. You see, marriage is hard work. It's not a cliche. It is really hard work. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is awesome. Marriage works. But it is hard work. When you see a working marriage, people are making it work. Are you ready for responsibility? You know, it is interesting how many of us prepare a lot for our wedding and so little for our marriage, only to get in and realize that we are in for serious work. So it's important to prepare for marriage and not just for wedding. If you're going to get into a relationship that will work and result in a marriage that will work even more, whether you like it or not, you have to be ready for responsibility. It is not just an opportunity to take advantage of another person. It involves loving a person in spite of their weaknesses, their deficiencies, their insufficiencies, loving that person in spite of. Are you really ready for this responsibility? Apart from these general responsibilities that I have talked about, you know, there are so many other responsibilities that comes with marriage. There's provision, protection, there's priesthood. This one's more for the man. And then of course for the woman, there's home building, home keeping, nurturing of godly seeds for both. As a matter of fact, all of these responsibilities should be done together so that it can be easy for both parties. Think about it very well before you get into a relationship with that person. Are you ready for responsibility? And is this person also responsible? Is the person also ready for responsibility? Not someone who is going to, leave you to carry most of the burden, or someone you are going to leave to carry most of the burden. You have to join hands together. Like I hear someone say, everybody has to put in their 100%. It is not 50% on both sides. No, you're bringing in your 100%, the other person is bringing in their 100%. Everybody has to be hands-on. All hands have to be on deck if your relationship, particularly your marriage, must be successful. So, what have we talked about? We have said that before you say yes to that relationship, ask yourself the following questions. Are you convinced? Have you built a solid foundation? Have you cultivated friendship? Are you accountable? And are you ready for responsibility? I hear someone say that, oh, she didn't talk about love. Do you love the person? Okay, God is love. Somebody is saying, oh, she didn't talk about chemistry. There has to be a connection. I really need to have that feeling for this person. My brothers and sisters, feelings can fade away like grass in the field. So it's important to build on solid substance. Yes, you should love the person. Yes, you should have feelings for the person. But all of this is still embedded in all of those questions that we are asking. As your emotions are going wild and wild, please sit down and think carefully. But for as many as are still passionate for a relationship that works, for godly marriage, if you have not made that decision, please be sure to think through it and make this decision the God way, so that your relationship can last. And if you have already made the decision, you can still ask yourself all of these questions again and build on those things that you feel you have left behind. There's a way that with responsibility you just stop to really be friends with your partner, you stop to be accountable, you just feel she doesn't have to know where I went to, and all of those things, you can work on them again and start to do them all over again, so that our relationship can be blissful, and at the end of the day they can bring glory to God. Thank you so much for coming this way with me. I am so grateful. If you listen to the end, thank you so very much. Please drop your comments. Are there things that you think we should still ask ourselves before we get into a relationship? Let me know in the comment section. I'd like to have a discussion with you, and I'd like to learn from you as well. Feel free to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Till I come your way some other time, I remain your friend and your sister, the Helped Woman. Thank you. Bye.